You came in to see the pilot, correct?
That's right.
You saw the pilot and our price on the internet.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about the price?
Yeah, it's a great starting point. How much are you going to come off of that?
How much lower can we go?
That's right, of course.
All
Of
right.
course.
David, I'm guessing this is not your first rodeo. You've purchased vehicles before, correct?
A couple before, yes, sir.
All right. How long ago did you purchase your last vehicle?
About 4 years ago.
Okay. David, when you purchased that vehicle, did you have to negotiate with the dealership to get your best price?
You always have to negotiate.
Okay. Again, for 100 years, you're exactly right.
That's right.
What you had to do the last time was probably go back and forth with a salesman or a sales manager, a Wizard of Oz behind the curtain. They probably offered you a price and you said no, and again, you went back and forth, gut-wrenching, confrontational, time-wasting negotiation.
That's right.
The single most distasteful part of the automotive purchase process, according to most consumers. Did you like it?
This part sucks.
Okay, it sucked. Did you ever wonder why the dealer just didn't say, here's the price you can buy the car for, take it or leave it?
Right, no, I never thought about it.
All right, David, lots of things have changed just in the last 4 years. And all these changes have taken place based on the massive movement to online shopping, okay? Now, these changes didn't take place because we in the industry wised up. The changes took place like most changes in our society take place. They were forced upon an entire industry. This doesn't apply to us. It applies to the Toyota store across the way, the Nissan store down the street. It applies to every store in the country that wants to stay in business. Now, here's something really crazy. You know, we don't even price our own vehicles anymore. You know who prices them?
I have no idea.
The same thing that prices groceries, airline tickets, hotel rooms, gasoline at gasoline stations.
The internet.
It's third-party software.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, we use third-party software to scan the market, and we're going to price our vehicles at or below market every single time, because if we don't get to see people like you.
That's right.
Look, the last time you bought a car, the time before that, you had to fight to get your best price. This time, you got the best price served up on a silver platter. You were a winner before you ever set foot on this property, because if you weren't, you wouldn't have set foot on this property. Okay?
That's a good
Now,
starting point.
well, and I hear you. But we've done something, look, by the way, this applies to the entire industry. There's other Honda pilots out there. The dealers put their best price out there as well. Ours just happened to be better, or our location was more convenient. There's a lot of variables that go into why you're here.
Right.
We're the only Honda store in South Carolina that not only puts our best price out there, but then guarantees that price. And we guarantee it with the best value guarantee, which literally, David, means you cannot pay too much for a Honda Pilot at Steve Padgett Honda. Can't do it.
How does that work?
Okay, sounds crazy. And if you're not skeptical, I think you were crazy. First of all, the policy's in writing. And it reads like this. You take delivery of the Pilot today, and you will, because it'll be the right vehicle and the price is going to be terrific. But then we're going to give you 5 days to search everywhere in this country, any other Honda store you want to. Anyone in Columbia, anyone in South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Southeast, Northeast, West, Idaho, Arizona, California. It doesn't matter. If you find the same Pilot you buy from us, and you know you can, because every store carries basically the same inventory, we just have a lot more of it.
Right.
If you find the same Pilot advertised for a lower price, and it comes with the same benefits we offer, you just show us the website. And David, we cut you a check back for the difference on the spot. Now, has any dealer ever made that commitment to you before and put it in writing?
No, sir.
David, I'm going to promise you two things. This is going to be the most pleasant purchase experience of your life, and it's going to be the fastest. Let's go take a look at the Pilot. Make sure it's the right vehicle, okay?
Sounds good.
Now, how much more detail did I go into it than you guys did? It's storytelling. That's what it is. If you want to make a lot of money selling cars, storytelling. If your stories suck, so's your income. And you have to develop the stories. I want you to develop this story. Do I want you to do it word for word the way I did it? No, I do not want you to do it word for word the way I did it. I like to start it off. I like to ask. I like to say, when's the last time you bought a car? I don't care if they say a year ago, 6 months ago, or 10 years ago. I'm going to ask them if did you have to negotiate to get a good price? What are most people going to say? Yes, well, you sons of bitches make it do it. 90% of the people say they hate it, 10% go, I loved it, and I'm going to grind your ass too.
Right.
Okay? It doesn't matter what they say. It's okay. But wouldn't you have liked to just walked in, picked out the car, and saw the price and drove off? It would have been a whole lot faster, right? What's the number one complaint about buying a car? The time it takes.